like, if you fail as a family, it's all your fault, you know? Like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, if that's the way that you as a couple have decided you want to do a relationship, I think you can do it in beautiful ways. And like, I liked what you said about like differentiating, you know, and making sure like, okay, that there is not oppression happening that maybe you might be unaware of, because power is addictive in a way. And so,
Oh, absolutely.
because, you know, we feel safe when we're powerful. I mean, that's just it. It's so hard to find safety in life. So,
Sure. But I think it's also like understanding that there's seasons for everything, right? And this comes back to the quote you talked before with Brené Brown talking to that man about like, oh, you know, I need to be up on the horse, because I've seen another like, you know, men's podcast kind of coach talking about like, you know, men don't need to be emotional, they don't need to come off the horse, they need to be up on the horse, and the women need to be cheering us on the horse. And it's like, that might be fine, but there are going to be things that happen in your life that are devastating. You might lose a parent, you know, and it is a huge hole. You might lose a child. You might lose your job, right? You might just have some unforeseen hardships. You know, your car breaks down, you got to pay for it. There are certain things, and at some point, everybody has a breaking point to what they can take on, the emotional load that can be put on their shoulders. And I think putting men in a position where they are, you know, protector, provider, financial thing. I have to do all these things. I have to be on the horse. I have to lead the family. Great if you want to do that. You cannot do that 24/7, 365 for the rest of your life. There are going to be days where you have nothing in the tank, where you are spent and empty. And you need to be able in your relationship to have a space where you're able to turn to your partner and say, hey, I don't have it in me today.